Today, we're going to talk about something that's becoming more and more common, financial scams that are now using new technology like artificial intelligence.
Now, this isn't about creating fear, not at all. It's just about giving you clear, simple information so you can spot the risks and protect yourself and maybe your loved ones too. Okay, let's get into it.
To really understand how these scams work, it helps to look at a real story. So we're going to look at a recent case that shows just how convincing these new methods can be.
So picture this. A 79-year-old woman, probably looking for smart ways to make her savings last, is scrolling through social media. She sees an ad for a cutting-edge AI trading app that's promising really high returns. It looks professional, it sounds promising, but this was the very first step into a really sophisticated trap. Over time, she was tricked into investing a total of 35 lakh rupees. Now, to put that in perspective, that's about 42,000 US dollars. This wasn't a small loss, it was a huge chunk of her savings. It just goes to show you the devastating impact these scams can have.
Okay, so here's the part that's both really clever and, honestly, pretty terrifying. How did they build her trust? Well, the scammers used what's called a deepfake video. They took a well-known, trusted business leader and made a fake video of him endorsing their platform. And when you see a face you recognize and respect vouching for something, your guard just naturally drops. That's what makes this tech so dangerous when it's in the wrong hands.
So how do they actually pull this off? Let's break down the process. Once you understand their playbook, you can start to see right through the deception. First, they lure you in. They promise easy money, and they use a familiar face to do it. Second, they build your trust with that deepfake video and a slick, professional-looking app. Third, they hook you. The app actually shows you fake profits, making you believe the system is working great. And then finally, when you try to take your money out, that's when the trap slams shut. They start demanding all these extra fees and taxes, and you never see your money again.
And this is so important to understand. Anyone can be a target. These are not the obvious, poorly spelled scams we used to see. They look professional, they feel real, and they are designed to exploit a very basic human desire to have a secure future. It's not about being foolish, it's about being expertly manipulated.
All right, so now that we get the playbook, let's talk about the warning signs. Knowing what to look for is your first and, frankly, your best line of defense.
You need to be really cautious if you see any of these. First, any promise of guaranteed high returns. That's a huge red flag in the investment world. Second, if you feel pressured to keep putting more and more money in, that's a classic tactic. Third, be extremely skeptical of any celebrity endorsing a financial app in a video. And finally, if you're suddenly asked to pay extra fees or taxes just to get your own money out, you are almost certainly in a trap.
Spotting the red flags is absolutely crucial. But what are the actual practical steps you can take to actively protect yourself?
This brings us to the most important part of our talk today, your safety plan. These are simple things, but they can make all the difference.
Here it is, your 4-step safety plan. First, and this is the most important, pause and slow down. Scammers want you to feel a sense of urgency so you act without thinking. Don't let them. Second, verify. Is the company even real? Check official government registration websites. A quick online search of the company's name, plus the word scam, can also tell you a lot. Third, discuss it. Talk to a trusted family member or a good friend. A second pair of eyes can often spot red flags you might miss. And fourth, distrust. Just be automatically skeptical of celebrity videos promoting financial apps. They are almost always unauthorized fakes.
If you take away just one single thing from this, let it be this. Always stop, think, and verify. This simple habit is your strongest shield against this kind of fraud.
The reason we're talking about this isn't to make you anxious, it's actually to empower you. Knowing how these scams work is the absolute best way to keep yourself safe.
Technology itself isn't the enemy here. The real key is just to approach new things with a healthy dose of caution. By staying informed and by staying alert, you're the one who stays in control.
And one last thing, please share this information. Talk about it with your family and friends, especially older relatives who are often the main targets of these scams. A simple conversation really can make all the difference. Stay safe and stay aware.